What is up, YouTube? I am staring at my strapped AF account. I just had to sell rainbow cluster crystals, crystal clusters, FML. Just so you guys know, every single one of those is worth 15,000 speckles. And I actually had to sell a few of them. Luckily for me, I do have like 112 of those. But that is sad. I mean, I went through my inventory, I sold all my gold bars, everything. I had to do all this just to get enough. See, look at that, I'm just barely scraping by. Just to get enough to enhance this man, so I can get him up to level 80. It has been a struggle, just with all the characters we've been having. I really didn't expect to get this guy. I didn't. Even his development's gonna have to wait for a little bit because he just was not part of the plan. I don't even have everything I need to fully unlock this dude right now. Like, I would want dual wield on him. Shout out to the people that did recommend a really good spear for me to get for Tsukasa. And you know, it's funny to me why it slipped my mind. I think I purposely blocked I purposely blocked that arc and that item from my mind, because when it dropped, I knew I didn't have Tsukasa, so I wouldn't be able to use. And of course, we are talking about what is it called? They're called like the demon horns or something like that. Let's see. All I know is it's a dark spear. Let's actually look this thing up. I have it here somewhere. This is an arc I've had, and I've obviously been napping on it because Unchained Beast. We are at 46.3%. The King Fiend Horns. I knew it had something to do with horns. This is absolutely a bomb-ass weapon right here. It's dark for Tsukasa. That's what he's throwing anyway. It's got a ton of strength, and it's given good defense too. But the most important thing is the trait when physically attacking, a chance to half the enemy's defense or attribute resistance and do damage. So that's really going to help him actually get the damage in. It's going to, you're going to be hitting for damage cap, and that's what you want with this guy. So I'm going to probably try to make my way towards getting this thing. In fact, here, that's how strongly I feel about it. We'll feed an ether into it right now. But for now, I think I'm going to have to teach him. Let's see. I'm going to have to teach him two-handed spear, right? Because when equipped with a single spear, physical attacks, you know, blah blah blah, and it gives a little bit of physical damage cap 2k, so that's nice for 12 SC. And the reason I would be doing this is because I don't have dual wield. Like, every time I get to the point where I'm like, okay, let's start working on getting dual wield. Here is the sandworm arc. Yeah, every time I get to this thing, something drops, right? I can never make my way all the way down to dual wield. Something always drops. We get some kind of UR arc or LR arc, and I start working on those things. So yeah, I would have to get dual wield, and then I would have to work on this arc and start getting these spear abilities, because these will work with multiple spears. So for now, I think Tsukasa is just going to use the one spear. Obviously, let's see. Do I have that arc leveled up? Yeah, I think I have the two-handed style, spear style already unlocked. That arc is leveled up. Yeah, here it is. It's the Rebel Dragons. So this is something I already have, right? And obviously I already have his spear, which increases killers and slayers for him by like 20%. We covered that in the last video. So he's going to be doing a ton just with that. It was really nice to swap out Kohaku for Tsukasa and run into the golem fight and actually start seeing his damage like shine through, because he's really good at killing stones. Like, he just has an extra 20% to his stones already, killing stones. So I guess, I don't know if that has something to do with the anime, if Tsukasa's like a golem killer. I don't know, but they do give him a special ability where he's just getting 20% more to stone, so all those golems, they just get crushed. So what I was going to do, let's see. Here is the Colossus of Earth. That's right, this thing. So the idea was I was going to run these collab characters and just kind of see how they do compared to the Devil May Cry characters, because I have that full party too. Those guys are a little bit more developed. Regardless, though, it's been a blast to rerun this event. We only have like what, a day left of this, so I'm pretty much just going to be grinding this all freaking day. Oh, there we go. I love that. I love seeing that S3 and just watching the break bar go down. This Tsukasa does not have breaker on him or anything like that yet. Remember, I just unlocked his level 80 threshold, so he's still a very weak character. It's still nice to see him actually do something to this golem, or I wouldn't be able to get through this fight at all. Because Chrome's pretty much just kind of supporting him. These characters really aren't built, but it is nice to see them hammer away. Another thing I'm going to do fairly soon, when Tsukasa actually gets up to power a little bit, I will be running him and kind of comparing him to the Tsukasa from my old account, because that's still on my friends list. So I can't wait to do that, because that one has like the silver tip spear. That is still a good spear. Because of the protection that it gives him against status. It's probably something more or less geared for arena. If you were going to take Tsukasa into arena, I would suggest putting that silver tip spear on him, because it gives him a level of stun resistance, and it gives him some other resistances as well. But I don't have that on this account, so again, thank you guys for pointing out that I can get the King Fiend horns. Block that from my memory, like I said, because I didn't have Tsukasa when that first dropped, so I can't wait to do that. It's going to be a journey, though. It's going to be a journey. Right now, I'm going to prioritize working on gain, really, and Chrome too, for the sake of farming. Obviously, I need to get. I need to do a lot of farming in this account right now. Like, I need Zell, and this guy actually has something that will let you gain more Zell. So I have a feeling I'm going to be running Chrome just because of that. And for everybody out there kind of freaking out over not having Chrome, as far as a farmer goes, yeah, I think you're only really going to be missing something if you're doing a ton of auto farming. You can still farm plenty with the rogues that you have. Personally, if it was me, I would actually try to pull Gain here. I think he can actually take you a little bit further in the game, and he's just very useful as, you know, support, healing, feeding kits. Just how much he brings to the table by feeding everybody's kit when they have Proud Force, and how much more everybody can heal off of, you know, just dropping their nukes constantly. I think that's huge. So, word to the wise, I would prioritize trying to get Gain over Chrome still. He is a cool character, and I gotta give credit where it's due, definitely. Chrome is insane, very useful. I still think in front of an actual boss that you're trying to kill, I think Gain is going to be a little bit more useful to you. If you disagree, leave me a comment. Maybe there's something I'm not seeing. But as far as farming goes, of course, you know, he's going to be number one. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you absolutely have to have it, especially if you have your other rogues done. I wouldn't stress over it too bad. It's a stressful time right now just because we have so many characters up. I was just talking about this over in Landgrisser, because it's so nice to just have a banner drop, and you know it's coming. You have a month to prepare for it, and it's up for a while. we get these sporadic banners that are up for a week or something. Hey, you guys remember when they first released Tsukasa? They dropped him for like a week and everybody was strapped AF. And they had to like apologize and be like, we're never going to do that again. Sorry. Yeah, people were so upset. Tsukasa was actually one of the rarest characters in the game for a while. For a long time, actually. I will stand by that. I honestly think Tsukasa was very rare. The reason I think that is because nobody could pull him. Everybody was strapped because they just got done pulling for Senku and Kohaku, and then they dropped this guy. His banner was only up for a week. He was limited AF, and everybody was pissed because a lot of people just could not even pull for him, even if they wanted to. So, yeah, Tsukasa was a very rare character for a while, and I kind of thought maybe they were going to try to do something with him where he's like the secret sauce type of deal, and it might actually be looking like that since they've added the spear stuff. That's what I'm really excited about. Oh, look at this. Yeah, this team's cutting right through this golem like no problem, and he's statused. Now, of course, these guys are a little bit tougher. Of course, that's what I would expect. Oh, run away. Snipe, snipe, snipe. Let's finish him with this S3. Oh, no. He died before we could get there. Okay, all in all, not bad. Not bad. Obviously, the DMC crew is clearing this out much quicker. I haven't really set these characters up either. But it is nice to know that Tsukasa and them can hang. Well, these guys have awesome arcs on them, too. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm strapped as hell over here. I'm going to be grinding for resources to fit in another character. So, best of luck to everybody today. We still have time, although we don't have time on this event. Let's see, where am I at here? I almost got enough magnesium batteries to make something. Because here's the thing now, like, I have prisms to get for Tsukasa. Let's see, how many of these can we make? We can make exactly 100 and what? Yeah. So we'll make 100 more. Oh man, this ain't looking pretty. If we actually go into the trading space. Ooh, let's see, magnesium batteries. I got 631, right? I got 631. I'm not even going to be getting Senku's prisms. Kohaku, I wanted to get her prisms, but now Tsukasa's here. I've committed. I've already gotten one of Tsukasa's prisms. Just because he is the strongest primate. Dude, stronger than a gorilla. No, I just think he's cool. I dig him as a character. He's that special, awesome type of evil. I haven't even watched the show yet. But I will, just because there's so many cool characters just from this collab. And that's why I love these things, because they don't just bring new characters to a game. Sometimes they will bring a new show or a new anime to you. You will play with these characters, and you're like, I wonder what the deal is with that. You know what? Maybe I will go watch their little anime and see why, you know, so-and-so has a bloody red scarf or whatever the hell your question is. It's happened to me a few times. Where I've looked up some of these animes from these collabs, and, you know, I find myself pleasantly surprised sometimes, and I think this is definitely going to be one of them, so I'm going to be watching Dr. Stone pretty soon, as soon as I get some time. So let's see, we have chrome prisms here. Man, you know, if I was going to be using chrome to try to clear content, I'd be a little more pressed for that. Game, right here. I already have one of them, and we have Tsukasa. Have one of those too. Is there more after we buy all these? No, okay, so you can only get two. You know, it kind of makes sense. This is what they've been doing with the other events, I think. You can get two prisms of each. So by the end of today, I should at least be able to get Tsukasa and then start working. It's going to be a tough call. It's going to be a tough call because I'm going to want to creep over to Kohaku and... Oh, man. Yeah, I got decisions to make. The clock is counting down. I'm not going to be able to clear everything. And to make matters even worse, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at my energy. That is really going to limit just how much I can grind. I'm probably just going to have to send in a team to grind that damn golem with some very low power arcs on them. That way I'm not eating up my 62,000 blue. I've already grinded out arena today, so I'm pretty much just starved for energy right now. Starved for starved for every damn currency in this game. But you know, I have my favorite little spear user to use and work on, and I can't wait to see how he turns out, and I can't wait to compare him to my old Tsukasa, who is actually built fairly well. I did run him earlier. He destroys that golem just pretty much just instantly, you know. So I know I got to get my Tsukasa at least to that point before I can even start comparing them. And I am interested in exactly how much power he gained from his personal upgrade. You know, when they released all that, him and Kohaku, they did get like some abilities and stuff added. You know, it doesn't seem like much on the surface, but you would be surprised at how much just one or two little things can tweak an end build. And also, all this stuff has to be factored in with the brand new arc, and obviously, you know, all the abilities that are on it that are going to give a spear user a shit ton of damage. Another cool thing that's really working for these characters in their favor is if you did manage to get any of the Devil May Cry stuff. Let's see, like, is it the Mobile or is it the Usurper? Yeah, Purple Orb, max skill stock +1. These characters can actually take advantage of these things. Okay, Kohaku can take advantage, especially if you're doing a build where the more skill count you have, the more damage you're getting, right? And also for Tsukasa, Phone Booth actually works amazing. I love Phone Booth for Tsukasa. At boss stage, recovers hit points and 30 seconds of SCT. So as soon as you get to that boss stage, Tsukasa instantly gets some of his S3s to throw. Boom. There you go. Broken boss right off rip. So it's actually worth the 10 SC on him, I've been noticing, because his kit takes so long to charge up. But running him with these new characters, especially with Gain there, Tsukasa's kit is charging fairly quickly. So that's been a pleasant surprise. That's always been kind of Tsukasa's downfall, is he took a little bit of time to charge up. At least that's how it was back then, right? Now we have ways to manipulate that. So anybody that has this arc, actually try that out on Tsukasa. It works very well if you're planning on running him. And then we have all this stuff. This is the power, skill power raise based on current skill stock. Right, well, we have characters now that can manipulate how fast you can charge your skills, which greatly helps you with skill stock. Right, if you can make it so that your character can hold 8 of these abilities and they're charging super fast, and you can actually charge all the way up to 8, you can feasibly do something with that, and then just have bombs to throw for days. And since we have characters now that are helping with actual kit charge, they're actually charging those skills, you can feasibly charge them all the way up. So I guess that's the idea. And these characters, especially someone like Tsukasa, really wants to take advantage of that. So it doesn't really surprise me that like Gain is like Tsukasa's little right-hand man, if he's able to charge his kit for him and he can make those S3s rain down. Yeah. So a lot of stuff to digest over here, a lot of stuff to go over, right? We also have Demon's Throne here. When special gauge is full, long range physical damage plus 30%. You know what? I think Tsukasa's S3 is kind of a long range physical damage. I'm gonna have to see if that, you know, if that can actually work out the way that I think it does. The point is, there's a lot of cool and fun stuff in here, but it's all got to get unlocked. Right, I'm halfway there to unlocking all of that. And then, like I said, I'm still missing dual wield and essential things like that I need to actually start testing out, like hardcore builds. So I'm doing the best I can. We're getting there, right? And then I still have all of the Dr. Stone magic. I guess I'm just explaining to you guys why I have absolutely zero energy right now, and nothing. Even these awakening mats, even the low tier ones, like I need those things right now. And I guess the moral of the story is, don't ever sell your rainbow crystals. If you want to know how much you can get for them, it's 15K. All right, that's how you know I really sold them. Oh, don't do that. Don't follow in my footsteps. Just wait and grind out, the gold that you need. I'm just in a position where I need to start super farming this event 1 day and 11 hours, right? And you guys see how many magnesium batteries I have to freaking make off of my 62,000 blue and 42,000 red energy. So it's gonna be a struggle. It's gonna be a struggle, but one that I'm gonna be happy to muscle through. So we'll see how I do. Best of luck to me. Best of luck to you. And I will see you guys out there.